Hello everyone and welcome back to Homeworld Remastered. Frez here as always, and we're about to continue straight in the battle we were taking part in, which has a few destroyers taking part, hurting our fleet completely badly. Let's get back to it though. We're about to try and capture one of them, with any luck. You aim for him. How many of them do we need? Are they pushing him? 3 of them seems to be doing the trick. Gonna make sure that these get... I mean, if we can capture that one, that would be superb. You stay there. I don't want you doing anything. Aim for him. Everybody could maybe stop firing on him, might be better. Oh. You guys have managed to kill him. Trying to capture these things is proving to be a little bit tricky. You guys okay over there? Yeah. Come on, you 3. You know what? Kill him. Did he just take the... Damn. No, stop firing at him. Stop firing at him. We need him. We need him. You guys come up here. You stop firing. Oi. Behave. Turn around. What did I say? I want you to go back and get healed. That's an assault frigate. Stop it. Support. Assault. Okay, they're not in the same team. Okay. What's that down there? Oh, these destroyers can be resourced. I'm gonna bring these guys all back here just now and gather up these. I have no idea how many we actually lost to them. These guys go that way. Actually, don't do that. We actually lost a lot of fighters there. A lot of fighters. He's all repaired okay. You guys inch back a little bit. Repair him. Stop trying to shoot him. He's ours now. Probably put a lot of money into salvage things there. There's just a lot of stuff. Although I do think we can build some ion frigates now. Yes, we can. We can build our own ion stuff, but we lost a lot of fighters and stuff there. What have we actually got left? We got 10 light corvettes and 12 heavy corvettes. I feel like Defender might be a good idea rather than Interceptors, because they tend to tells that dogfights are rather strikecraft, designed to protect larger fleets. If it was to get 10 and 10 of them, that might be a good idea. Yeah, you may as well pick up these. There's a good almost 3,000 roos here. These guys all repaired, yes. Get back there. Another. Will you two leave him alone? Like, seriously. Stop it. And we have our first destroyer that I decided to capture and steal. Damn. That a capital ship there. I take it the back bit's actually this engine. Yes, you can actually target their engine and knock them out and run away. If you wish. So does that have anything special, I wonder? So if I was to do this and do special. Scuttle, sensor ping, stuff like that. We might not have access to that because it's another one. Hello there, fellow. You have a lot of health, don't you? Wait, did it just grab that? It's like it did. Oh, he's going for that a little bit. See, is it just taking that chunk of debris back? I love how these are actually different colours. Why are these different colours? I mean, I take it like some are mine and some of them are just painted theirs. So we get these guys. I want these all to be in the same team. The destroyer moves pretty quickly. These are going to be group 4. No, group 3. These are group 4. So I can actually keep an eye on them. Wait, what is that? That's a small interceptor. What are you doing? Oh, hi. You guys are all bouncing around up there. So it seems I did come out on top from that fight, but there was a lot. Well, none of the big ships were lost, at least. It was a lot of sort of small units and stuff. Are they just taking back the, rather than, you know, there is a resource collector sitting right there for you. No, fine. And there is all this around here that I'd rather get to, but I'd have to go through them. Is that the only? Yeah, that seems like it's the only resource field we can actually get to. But he's lost 3 destroyers, which is going to be a massive bite in his resources. And I stole half his anon cannons because he destroyed 6 of mine. I was hoping to keep those right to the end of the game, but no. That build the other one. I did just take him back the chunks. Is he actually just taking back the chunks? Because the resource collector is standing there, you know. No, just carrying on. Okay. Is there anything we can research? Any capital ships yet? No. So that's my only capital ship we have currently. I want to build another probe. Is he actually just gonna... I want to see what he does with this. What are you gonna do with that? Like, they've actually just got like little chunks of space debris. Do they actually just... He's been hit by something. Or is that the amount of resources he's got collected? Where's he putting that? What are you doing? Are you just about to put that in there? I wish there was some way to sort of set these to auto-use sort of thing. Because it would be nice to try and just get these guys all tinkered up. Yeah, they're actually just like taking the resources and just piling them in. So that's an interesting thing to do, because it doesn't seem like they can actually use that. So in a battle you just kind of go and sweep up. It's like, I'll take you and you. You're group 1, 2. Wait, what? Are we under attack? No. They're actually just floating up there, which is strange. Very strange. I mean, if they're going for the mothership, it has more than enough firepower to take them on. But it's like they don't have anywhere to go. They have no focus. Did I actually do that much damage? I'm gonna send a little I was about to say pigeon. I think it's a little more advanced than that. These guys are going to come out and gather up some of these pieces, I think. I feel like I've lost a resource thing somewhere. I want another 2, because after a battle, you want to sweep up fairly quickly, because he's going to pick up one bit, that bit, that bit. Is that probe out there yet? Yeah. There's a lot of interceptors, and I don't like it. So, kill them all. What is that? Should be able to zoom in and see what these guys got. That's a support frigate who's going to fire upon him, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Is that just a carrier? That's wasted as the whole fleet. See what would have happened if I was around? We wouldn't have lost our whole bloody planet. Yeah, these guys are just picking up these little bits and bobs. I am tempted to send in for frigate. I think it requires. I'm going to send it. Come off him. I'm curious if this will work. I'm really curious if this will work. And then we're doing sort of a little bit of a sweep here. Just make sure you get them out. I don't want to use any of my big ships right now because that... Wait, how is it? Is that destroyer just firing at them for... Yes, that was. Okay, then. That is just firing from a massive distance. That just took out the boat itself. Oh, yeah. Hey. Repair frigate is going along with them. Or repair corvette, should I say. What was that? Oh. There's one Taiidan fighter in there. I don't think we can capture the carriers. I think we have to make our own carrier. Why are you beeping? Tell me why you're beeping. Ah, you're coming out. Good, good, good. Come here. I require you to pick up some stuff. Nope. Over here. Pick it up. Did I already build the two? Yeah, it did. I want them to actually go and scuttle that guy. See, scuttle. Scuttle's essentially me blowing up my own ships. I want them to maybe wait. Just to stop them. Send them to defense. Can you stop them? Leave. Yeah, they'll get him, no problem. One needs to return to support frigate and get fueled up and repaired. Because I'm hoping these guys actually manage to capture him, because then that will give us 2 support frigates. Very nicely played without actually using resources. There's a ton of roofs around here that I want. Should be able to actually extend to there and take out the carrier itself. Where is it? Can I see the carrier from here? Where are you? Where are you hiding? He's right there. Where the hell is he? I don't see it. Ah, there it's there. Whoa, okay. That is quite the carrier. Would it be possible to capture that? It might be. Oh, it definitely might be. Yoink. You're now mine. Bye-bye, you're going back home. To where you belong. They've actually taken him. That repair corvette, yeah. You hang on to him. I'm gonna try and send these. Can they actually capture that? They can! See if I can capture this, because it's all sitting itself, so it's not got any defense. Oh, if I can do this. If it's possible to do this, I am so doing it. Although it's probably going to fire everything it can at me. See, that's a carrier. That's huge. Must be at least 6 or 8 salvage corvettes are going to be needed to get this thing going. But that's definitely mine. That can actually continually fire my... I was thinking it might have tried to fire at that, which would just be amusing. Just like, stop it. Sending them along because they may be needed to try and keep these guys, because I don't know how much damage that thing, and these move so slow when they have like a chunk of a destroyer, I suppose. So I'm wondering if that also means like if my destroyer gets destroyed, which sounds like the weirdest sentence of the day, does that mean I can collect up his little body parts and use them? Right, so we get 10, 10 and 12. That's the light corvettes. Heavy corvettes at 12. How is this? Is he going to fire upon them by any chance? You feel really sneaky, doesn't it? It's like, I nicked this destroyer off of him. But it's probably going to come a point that the game does kind of have, at times, difficulty spikes. And it's probably going to come a point it's like, I'll just lose it all. Which I really don't want to. You get attached to your fleet. It's probably one thing I find Sins does. Well, obviously there's quite a big difference. Sins doesn't have a campaign. But I would also like to rename my frigates. And my capital ship sort of thing. I would like to do that. Then again, if it probably died throughout the story, I'd probably be very sad. Turn it into an XCOM. Are you guys almost there? Almost. See, I'm really curious if it's possible to capture this thing. It's engines, conventional drive. And that's resource drop-off. That can also be a resource drop-off. And compared to the destroyer, that's actually pretty darn big. I feel that we do need some more assault frigates, like out in the field, because we've got like my two and the. Wait, that's you. Where are you though? Can put you there. And a line formation would be nice. I feel like resource guys is getting ignored. Just like, why not? Be that way. Them in that formation as well. There we go. Let's get wait time. No shooting at anyone now. Support frigate. Nice big chunk of debris. You got more. Surely there's no more for them to collect though now, right? Nah, it doesn't seem to be. Going to send the resource controller probably up to about here. Are they actually managing to capture that? They are! Holy! How many is there? Yeah, he took a pot shot at my repair platform. 6 of them. Damn. I want you to head back to base though. So you know you're there and all's nice and dandy. Definitely want to send a resource controller. What are you? Over to here. Is that all ruse? That is all ruse. Jeez. What are you going for? I had no idea you would possibly actually capture this, but that'll be an interesting take. What are you going for? Why are you trying to take resources off him? Behave. You just bump into him. You and you. I'm gonna head up and start collecting some resources. Can we do any more research? Nope, all research is done. Very nice. Get another assault frigate. Can never have too many assault frigates. You can stop being latched onto him. Group 4, I'll get to there. Seriously carrying this thing home? I can't believe I'm honestly carrying this carrier. It's taking a while, but it'll be so worth it. Eradicate all enemy ships. Does that also include capturing them? I think they've actually put in all the extra bits and bobs. Yeah, I have a support frigate now. You two need to band together. Don't know whether to, because assault frigates and might make group 4 group 5 now. Then make this 2 assault frigates group 4. And group 2 can be like all the firepower. Because, you know, destroyer. And put it in that formation. Don't know if that'll actually put this destroyer at the front or the back. Because I have like 10 of them and 5 destroyers coming behind like, hello, good evening, you're dead. Can't believe we're honestly taking this. The thing is, what I'm worried about is like being this carrier, does it have any firepower? Because it's not taking a shot. I don't see any weaponry on it. Also, the ship's model looks freaking amazing. Don't know. Are you got anything to fire upon me, or are you just literally a sort of big ass carrier that has nothing but no? It'd be a bit weird if it had no defense. Are they almost at resources? Because it could really do with some resources, please. Not getting more research to do. None of you guys take a pot shot at that. We have clearly caught it. It's interesting to see that these haven't actually changed colour, but these ones have. Maybe they ran out of paint. It's like, guys, we have no paint, sir. Let's just send them out as is. You know, nobody will get confused. In the midst of battle, just turn, just like cut right through them. Like, well, that was something. That probe's still there. I mean, there's nothing here. There's lots of roofs around there. We could start to actually get some resources coming off of this. I want to know what he's gathering. There's nothing there. There's just air. So we get. Didn't I have 5? I'm sure about 5. Where's the other one? That's the support. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm sure about another one. There he's bloody there. Let's collect all the roos. I want to see this thing actually getting packed into the mothership because it's huge. It's actually gonna fit. I'm curious if this is actually gonna fit. Like, see when it like goes, like what does the mothership just try? Like that can't fit, can it? That's gonna fit. How is that gonna fit? I want to know how that's gonna fit. Like squeeze and it's gonna fit. It's gonna fit. It's gonna fit. Holy crap, that's gonna fit. Like literally just and no more. Oh, pff. It's like nope, done. It's like you give me something like this, I'm just gonna. They're now mine.
Taiidan fleet destroyed.
Well,
hyperspace coordinates locked in.
Wait a second. Wait a second. That just... Like, that's mine now, right? But that just spawned a bunch of fighters. Why did you spawn a bunch of fighters that are clearly not mine? But they're not attacking mine. This is intriguing, because I can't control them. I can control this. And obviously, they go with that. But are they actually going to pick on my stuff? That is its own sort of... Interesting. It's interesting because, like... Do this again. Because if I was to then do that... Do I have any control over them at all? Yeah, like, that's actually controlling them. But, Alright, anyway, hyperspace time. I'm hoping the quick instantly docks on hyperspace. Well, we'll do that. Although I think this is a good time to actually end this episode. Thank you again for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one.